1998, Bethel had their bicentennial, and they had a little historical society was formed, and they were looking for members, and that's when I joined. I joined that day of our celebration, and I've always had a little bit of an interest in history, but as I got more acquainted with the museum, it just grew. We have on the first floor, we have the room that we're sitting in here is with farm equipment, old farmers that had viable businesses. We had dairies here. We had 7 dairies in town. We had have in this room early homemaking. And we have gowns dating back to the Civil War that are on display. We have different artifacts from different businesses in town. We have a small room off to the side we call it our prominent citizens room because it's people that, were not necessarily famous worldwide, but they were famous to us and to our town. I mean, we do boast of the oldest practicing physician in the United States. He practiced until he was 104 years old. His name was Dr. Thompson. He lived to be 104. He practiced till he was 102. But we actually have a picture of his 100th birthday cake, which is a sight in itself. One of the proudest things that we have is one of our citizens during the Civil War was a prisoner of war at Andersonville Prison. He was a survivor, and during his time in that prison, he kept a diary. He kept a secret diary, and it's very fragile. We have 2 of the pencils that he used. They're only, about an inch long, but that he used to write it because he had to hide everything. But these were given to us from his family members, and we have his discharge papers, and we're very proud of that artifact. Last summer, we actually had the dedication of the final room in our building, and it is the Scout Gallery. The Scout Gallery is dedicated to the Boy Scouts and Girl Scouts of America. And all of the renovations in that room and all of the artifacts were donated by local scouts, but the renovations were done by Eagle Scouts. And at the top of the steps on second floor, to the right is our Veterans Gallery, our military gallery, and we have artifacts in there from almost every war and conflict in the United States.
Well, I love the Civil War. I love the ladies' area up there with the dresses and the hats and the photographs and the toys, and those things are probably my favorite. That's probably my favorite section.
The major difference between the Bethel Historical Society and the Cincinnati Museum is the Cincinnati Museum is just so general, so broad. It covers all things Cincinnati, but I think what's important about this museum in particular is it covers Bethel. It's very specific, and it shows character for this town, this city, this area. And I think that's important in any city. I think every city, every town, any township should have its own historical society to show things that make that area unique compared to being generalized in another museum.
So I know that a lot of people think like Bethel, it's just a small town. It, maybe doesn't have a whole lot of history or a whole lot of stories behind it. But this museum really just proves that even the small towns, even the little places that maybe don't show up on a map, have so much history behind them. And, I think it can help to bring the community together and to teach, the people outside of the area about this community and about the people in the community and their history.
I really loved the little newspaper of the witch trial.
in Bethel. That was very intriguing to me.
I think it's really important because, I mean, people are gonna ask you, and all the next generations are gonna come up to you and ask you what you know about your town, and you kind of need something to tell them about, so it's important to know everything.
My first initial thought when coming here was there's a lot of history packed into such a small area.
People ask me, how do you stay in that and do everything that you do? It's a lot of time, it's a lot of work, but what else am I going to do? I love doing this. You have to do something you're passionate about, especially when you retire. So, I love it. I love what I'm doing, and I love the people around me. So